District matchup versus the Pleasant Grove Hawks hosting the Liberty-Eylau Leopards.
Starting with the reserve.
Great district matchup. This will be their second matchup of the season. Doty, I got my man Doty, Zach Doty in the booth with me tonight. Cameron Sullivan on the computer as always. Donovan Brown singly handling the cameras tonight. We are Trash Can Game Day. But Doty, what do you expect to see in this matchup?
I think these are two teams looking to kind of secure their spots here in the district. Two playoff teams, as we know about, they're going to get to play a little bit longer of a season, and so they look to just continue to get better and ramp it up for playoff time.
Exactly. Pleasant Grove coming into this game 13, 10, and 1, 4 and 2 in district. Liberty-Eylau coming into this game 7 and 9 overall and 3 and 3 in district. So, like you said, both of these teams looking to go to the playoffs and extend that season this year. Pleasant Grove last game against Liberty-Eylau came out on top of that game 23-0. So they handled that game pretty well. What do they have to do tonight to get the same result, and what does Liberty-Eylau have to do to make sure that doesn't happen again?
One of the best things that Pleasant Grove does is getting on base. Mackenzie Williams is the best example of that. I mean, she's I believe, I think she has like 35 hits out of 70 attempts. She's batting over 400. I mean, she's getting on base any chance that she can get. And so the more people that they can get to do that, the more that they will succeed. And that's what they did last time. I think a big thing was going to be pitching, too. Sarah Hackelman, who was the pitcher last game, she's out with an injury. She got hit with a ball a couple games ago in the face. And so they're going to rely on their second starter, Abby Runyon, tonight, who's been really well batting allowing about 312. So, I mean, it should be a good game no matter what for Pleasant Grove, I have a feeling.
Most definitely. Pleasant Grove looking a little bit different this year in the circle. Last year we know they had a very dominant pitcher for them that pretty much led the bunch the entire group in that long playoff run. And then you also have Jakai Ray on the other side who's coming back for the Liberty-Eylau Leopards, who's kind of wheeling that team this year to one of the better years they've had in the recent years.
Yeah, and Coach Dylan Surratt made the great adjustment of moving her from first to shortstop, putting her in play more, allowing her to use her length and her height to the best of her abilities and really capitalize on these opportunities for the Leopards in the field.
Most definitely. These girls, right now we have the both lineups being called out here. Liberty-Eylau will be up to bat first, and their lineup will be starting or leading off will be center field, Mackenzie Cavarda. After her will be the pitcher, Caitlin Downs, Jakai Ray, Mariah Kendrick, Ariana Thompson, Leandra Williams, Abigail Cockrell, Casey Otwell, and Anna Ratliff. The national anthem will be played, so we're going to take a little break for that. There we have it. The national anthem has been played. All lineups have been called out, and we're going to have some softball starting here in just a second. Like I said before, this is a big district matchup right here. Both teams looking to get into the playoffs here. Pleasant Grove sitting good with a 4-2 district record here, and Liberty-Eylau 3-3. So they're in a good spot to slide into the playoffs as well.
Absolutely. I believe Coach Surratt says that they need about one more win, and then they'll be mathematically in. And so they're feeling pretty high right now and looking to continue a season for a first time in a long time.
Exactly. Abby Runyon steps into the circle for the Pleasant Grove Hawks tonight, looking to back up the dominant performance by, her teammate, Sarah Hackelman in the last game.
Yeah, Sarah has been their predominant starter all year, but Abby has done a wonderful job of stepping in whenever she's needed. She's played a few games, so it's not just a rookie coming in. And I think Coach Collins done a great job of preparing her for this situation.
Most definitely. And stepping up to the plate first for the Liberty-Eylau Lady Leopards is going to be their center fielder, Mackenzie Cavarda.
Mackenzie's had an incredible year so far, batting .479, 23 hits, 22 runs, 7 RBIs.
That first pitch of the ball game comes across the plate for a strike. 0-1 is your count. Cavarda fouls one down the third base line. That's going to bring an 0-2 count here.
She looks to Coach Surratt, looking to just put the ball in play, something that she's done well all season. 2 home runs, though, so she does have the capability of going yard when she needs to.
That ball just outside and a little bit high. 1-2, your new count. You love to see a leadoff get up there and be aggressive and swing out a few pitches and put one in play just to see what the defense is going to be like for the night. As that another one goes high out of the zone. Tying the count at 2.
And heavily experienced defense, especially here in this infield. 3 seniors with Presley Humphrey, Mackenzie Williams, and Addie Kohler.
Speaking of a senior right there, ball hit to Addie Kohler, who whips it across the diamond, but not in time as Cavarda beats it out for an infield single.
Now batting number 3, Caitlin Downs.
That's going to bring up the pitcher, Caitlin Downs, a chance to help herself out here. Squares around for the bunt. Going to have a swing and a miss, strike 1. Second pitch out of the zone, just a little bit low. 1-1, your new count. Abby Runyon doing a good job of getting ahead of both of these hitters here. She will fall behind in this count, 2-1. The new count as that ball is just a little bit outside.
Caitlin so far this season, 15 hits, 19 runs, 9 RBIs. She's batting .349 so far on the year.
Having a good year so far. Tries to lay down the bunt, not able to get it. It's going to be strike 2. 2-2, your new count for Caitlin Downs. Abby Runyon looking very comfortable in the circle right now.
And like we've talked about, her coming in these last few games has really helped her calm down and settle down. She played 2 non-district games right before district started, and that kind of gave her momentum going into it.
Another ball just low and outside, full count here for Caitlin Downs. Ball hit out to the outfield. Looks like it's going to get down in center. It will. That's going to be a single for Caitlin Downs. Runners on first and second. No outs for Jakai Ray.
And that's what you want to see. You want to get these runners on base for Jakai, a big time hitter. Her last game she had a 2-run RBI double, and so she's looking to do the same here against Pleasant Grove.
Exactly, a player we talked about pregame, Jakai Ray making that move from first base over to shortstop this year. A little different look for her this year, but nonetheless, she's been great. First pitch comes right across the plate, strike 1 to Jakai Ray.
And it's been great to see the growth and development from these Leopard team. Watching them a bunch last year, Jakai and Caitlin especially, were kind of the heart of the team, and they've just grown so well. And they still have more years to come. They're only juniors, and so we're going to look forward to a lot of games left with these Leopards.
Exactly. This Leopard team, with the amount of wins they have, will go down in the record books for this softball program. So that's always a great thing when you're moving towards greatness. 0-2 to Jakai Ray on the way here. It's going to be fouled down the third base line. Count stays 0-2. 0-2 pitch on the way. Jakai Ray is going to strike out swinging here. That's going to be out number 1. As that ball gets away from Abby Runyon just a little bit. Out number 1 for the Lady Hawks. Runners on first and second for Mariah Kendrick of the Leopards. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Right now, Abby Runyon doing a great job of keeping these runners where they are. One of the best hitters in the district right there with runners on first and second, no outs, and she goes right at her for the strikeout.
Yeah, that's a big thing, being able to maintain your composure. A girl that has multiple D1 offers in softball to come out and be able to handle it well, get the strikeout for your team is huge. Now puts them in position for possibly a double play.
Hit the second base, scooped up by MJ Williams over to Addie Kohler to Presley Humphrey. And they'll turn the double play, and the Hawks get out of the inning unscathed. Great play right there by the Pleasant Grove Lady Hawks.
I don't want to say that I called it, but I kind of called it.
As they take a little break, we're going to take one with them, and we'll be right back here on Game Day.
Life is busy, and we get it. The State Bank mobile app was designed to make banking more convenient for you. Check account activity, make transfers, pay bills, and manage your debit card in a snap. You can deposit checks from the convenience of your home or wherever life lands you. The State Bank app lets you organize your accounts, manage alerts, and easily email our customer service experts. Now that you have State Bank at your fingertips, you can spend more time doing what's important to you.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
And we're back for the bottom of the first inning. Leading off, or pitching for the Liberty-Eylau Leopards is going to be Miss Caitlin Downs, stepping into the circle. Getting her warm-up pitches, and we also have the Pleasant Grove lineup for you here. Leading off for the Pleasant Grove Lady Hawks is going to be MJ Williams, Addie Kohler, bats right behind her, Abby Runyon, Presley Humphrey, Haley Allen, Gracie Whitecotton, Cassidy Ingram, Jacqueline Smith, and Addison Dial.
Take a second to look at the second Mackenzie that we're going to highlight. Mackenzie Williams, a 455 average, 35 hits, like we were saying in the beginning, 8 RBIs, 30 runs. Been a huge part of to lead off this lineup, get on base, and create more opportunities for the girls behind her, Addie Kohler and Presley Humphrey and Abby Runyon.
Exactly. Let's talk about that for just a second here. 30 runs, that's huge. A lot of production for your ball club. If you can get on base, or not only get on base, but able to get around and score for runs for your team, that's got to be huge for the Lady Hawks.
Yeah, they've definitely capitalized that on the year, and they'll look to do it some more tonight.
22, MJ Williams.
Still tie ball game here. Caitlin Downs going to want to keep these Lady Hawks off base, which has been a hard thing for teams to do all year long.
Yeah, minimalizing damage is going to be the big thing here for Downs.
First pitch a little bit outside, ball 1 to Mackenzie Williams. Ball number 2. Just a little bit low. 3-0 your count here. You got to think MJ's got the take right here.
That's the way that I've always seen it. 3-0, they're probably looking to throw it down the heart of the plate. Might as well take, but I mean.
There it is, ball number 4.
Too disciplined of a hitter.
Exactly. And just like we said, Pleasant Grove all year long has been able to get on base any way they needed to. And there you have it right there, MJ Williams on base.
And we didn't even mention it, but she's going to Henderson State to play college softball.
Exactly.
So,
another college athlete here on Texarkana Game Day. Stepping into the plate, Addis Kohler. Shortstop for the Lady Hawks, another senior leader on this team. As she watches her first ball. Ball driven by Kohler right to left field and caught.
Casey Otwell, great play. Double play. Mackenzie just can't get back in time.
Otwell comes up fire and gets Mackenzie Williams before she can get back to first. Double play by the Liberty-Eylau Lady Leopards.
Pitcher, Abby Runyon.
Hard hit ball there. Kind of got the Lady Hawks in a bad position. First pitch strike to Abby Runyon. Ball high.
Abby looking to help herself out here. Put some people on base to help her out on the circle.
Got a foul ball right behind the plate here. It will be out of play. Strike two to Miss Runyon here. 1-2 is your count. Caitlin Downs looking to get out of the inning unscathed after two runners ended up on base. Or I guess just one runner on base.
Mm-hmm.
Got another fly ball. Stays in play, but no one will get to it.
Coach Collin just standing there with that while the ball lands right next to him without even flinching.
Got to have some nerve to stand on the third base line in softball.
No, yeah. I mean, like we were talking about earlier with Sarah Hackelman, and just an unfortunate thing that happens. But I mean, third base, you're so active.
Line drive hit out to center field. It's going to be down. And Abby Runyon is going to record a single for herself and the Lady Hawks. That's going to bring up Presley Humphrey, who we know can change the score of a ball game with one swing.
Presley P. Humphrey.
Struggling to spell, dude.
0-0 count. Ball low and away. 1-0 for Presley Humphrey.
Another college softball player up to bat, looking to continue her softball career at the next level.
Hard hit ground ball, gets through second base. It's going to get out of the outfield. Abby Runyon is going to go first to third here. A big single for the Lady Hawks and Presley Humphrey. That's going to bring up Haley Allen, the center fielder for the Hawks. Ground ball hit the third. And we're going to have the third out of the inning. Liberty-Eylau gets out of it. No one scores. As they take a little break, we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back here on Game Day.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
And we're back. Top of the second inning, Ariana Thompson leading off for the Lady Leopards. Abby Runyon looking to have another scoreless inning.
Ariana batting .342 so far this year. Another one that's been able to put the ball in play very well.
First pitch low, 1-0 So Miss Thompson here.
We talked about it during the break, Nick, but that play by Casey Otwell in center field, being able to get the double play back on Mackenzie Williams, get back on time, it was huge for that Leopards defense.
Definitely a huge play for the Lady Leopards there, keeping Mackenzie Williams at bay. A girl like Mackenzie Williams with her speed and athleticism, if that ball hits the ground out there, she probably gets to third. As we saw in single come after her with a scorer as well. So to keep this game 0-0, that was great by Casey Otwell.
Yeah, with 2 outs there, Runyon being on third, they would have scored if there was less than 2 outs there. So that was huge for the Leopards to maintain 0 and get to the second inning unscathed.
Exactly, 1-2. So Ariana Thompson here. Great pitch right there. Gets her swinging low, foul ball. Count remains 1-2.
Gets her swinging, but Thompson stays in it. She's going to be happy with that. To still be fighting.
1-2 pitch on the way. Another foul ball from Ariana Thompson. Count stays 1-2, but this is turning into a great at bat.
Yeah, 5 pitches so far this at bat. 23 now for Abby, so the more that she can fight her off, the better.
Great pitch right there from Abby Runyon. Gets Ariana Thompson on a strikeout.
There's something to change the speed up a little bit on her and gets her fooled.
Landria Williams steps into the batter's box for the Lady Leopards. Just 1 out here. First pitch just a little bit too low. 1-0. Right down the middle for strike number 1. One pitch on the way. Just outside, makes the count 2-1 now to Miss Landria Williams.
Having the opportunity to watch these girls start from scrimmages to now seeing them at this point, Landria Williams has been one that I've noticed grown a lot. She started this season playing in the field, not really knowing what's going on, kind of struggling here and there, but she's really picked it up as the season's gone along, and I'm sure Coach Surratt has been very impressed to have her on the team.
Most definitely a few girls on Coach Surratt's team, as he has such a young team over there. He didn't know what they were going to be like this season, but I'm sure they've made him proud so far. Another great pitch from Miss Abby Runyon. Gets the strikeout against Landria Williams there. That brings up Abigail Cockrell for the Lady Leopards.
Tough pitch there, right on the edge, and gets it to go Abby Runyon's way.
Both of these ball clubs with a lot of new faces that we didn't see last year. A lot of young talent on both teams. That first pitch a little high. Ball 1.
Cockrell started the season playing catcher, and with the movement of Jakaya to shortstop, she's moved over to first and kind of adapted well to that position as well.
That's a big hit to Kohler. She's going to make a backhanded play in the hole. Out number 3 for the Lady Hawks. Great play right there by senior Addie Kohler. As they take a small break, we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back here on Game Day.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of industry-leading Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Take advantage of exceptional financing offers from your local Cub Cadet dealer today.
You've spent years working hard to create your financial security. Reward yourself with a checking account designed specifically for you by a bank that shows you the outstanding level of customer service you deserve. With State Bank's Elite Checking, you can qualify for a competitive rate of interest, no monthly service fee, free checks, and superior customer service. Let State Bank be your bank for service, relationships, and living life to its fullest.
Back at the bottom of the second inning, up to bat for the Lady Hawks is Gracie Whitecotton. As that first pitch strike goes across the plate. 0-1 your count. Swing and a foul ball, going to bring strike 2 for Miss Whitecotton. Foul ball right down the third base line. Whitecotton battling in the box. Caitlin Downs trying to get the first out of the inning. That one's high. Ball 1.
You have to imagine with both these pitchers, as time goes along, they're just going to become more honed in on what they're doing. Still early on in this game, they're going to know the umpire zone more as we go along, and it'll just keep getting better for them.
Exactly, and they see the hitters one time through, and things like that, know how to adjust to them. Gracie Whitecotton gets a hold of that one, but hits it right to Casey Otwell out in the left field. Out number 1 for the Lady Leopards. Cassidy Ingram steps into the batter's box for the Lady Hawks. Just one out here. That ball misses low and away. Hit right to the shortstop, Jakai Ray. She throws it across the diamond. Out number 2 for the Lady Leopards.
Stepping up to the plate, number 1, catcher, Jacqueline Smith.
Jacqueline Smith steps into the box for the Lady Hawks here. Caitlin Downs trying to have a 1-2-3 inning.
Freshman Jacqueline Smith had a pretty good freshman year, 310 so far this year, 13 hits, a couple doubles for. She's a part of the Sticks baseball program, and so out there with those people and been able to hone in on her craft. I've heard her say multiple times that she calls it the freshman slumps, and so she feels like she's got out of them so far this year and looking to pick it up, especially for playoffs.
There's a big hit right there out there to Casey Otwell again. She drops it. So Jacqueline Smith ends up on first base due to the error. But yeah, the freshman slumps, it's hard going from playing in middle school to all of a sudden you're on a varsity team and you're a catcher, a big position, and you end up in big at-bats. It's kind of hard. But she's done a great job at it. Up to bat now is going to be Addison Dial. She fouls one down the third baseline. 2 outs, runner on first for the Lady Hawks.
Leopards look to capitalize on that mistake. Get no damage out of it here in the end before we return to the top of the lineup for the Hawks.
Ball gets away from Caitlin Downs as Miss Smith advances to second base here. So now we've got a runner in scoring position, 2 outs for the Lady Hawks. Ball high. Another ball high makes it a 3-1 count here. To Addison Dial. The Lady Hawks want to flip their lineup right here and get back up to the top. Mackenzie Williams in the on-deck circle right now. And there's ball 4. Smith is going to also move up to third here on a pass ball. So now you got Mackenzie Williams, one of the best hitters in the district, with runners on first and third, 2 outs in the top of the third here, or bottom of the third, I'm sorry. The bottom third or bottom second here?
Bottom of the second.
There we go, you know. I'm not as good as keeping up with that as you are. Ball 1 to Mackenzie Williams.
Dial does take second base, though.
Smart base running right there by Dial. Taking away the force out at second. Williams hits a hard ground ball to second base. It's going to be bobbled, and she's safe.
Williams is too fast. Able
Great.
to get in there right in time.
Exactly. Great hustle down the first base line. Makes this a 1-0 ball game. If she doesn't hustle down the line right there, Liberty-Eylau is going in to hit, and it's still 0-0. Addie Kohler steps up with a runner on third and first. 2 outs here for the Lady Hawks. And she rips one out to center field. It's going to be down. 1 run scores. Mackenzie Williams going to round third. Addie Kohler is going for a triple. She's going to have it. A 2-run triple as the Lady Hawks break this thing open 3-0 in the bottom of the second. That's going to bring up the pitcher, Abby Runyon, who wouldn't mind bringing in that runner sitting on third right now.
Not at all.
Runyon hits a hard hit ground ball up the middle. It will get through. Kohler's going to score, making the new score 4-0 for the ball game. And then brings up power hitter Presley Humphrey.
Next batter is your first baseman, number 21, Presley Humphrey.
Intentional walk awarded to Miss Presley Humphrey. And that's going to bring up Haley Allen, your center fielder.
Number 10, Haley Allen.
Runners on first and second. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Ball 1 to Miss Haley Allen. Hit right back up the middle. That's going to get through. Runyon's going to score. And that's a RBI single for Miss Haley Allen, making this ballgame 5-0. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. That's going to bring up Gracie Whitecotton, who, if I'm not mistaken, we've seen this inning.
She started this inning.
First pitch, swing and strike for Gracie Whitecotton. That ball ripped down the third baseline, just foul. Still runners on first and second here, 2 outs.
Just an unfortunate inning here for the Leopards, and the Hawks have capitalized on it.
Exactly. We got to go back to the ball hit out to left field to get out of the inning.
They had a third out right there, and then all of a sudden it's 5-0 for the Hawks' way.
Exactly.
Back to the leadoff batter.
The ball out to left field, also the ground ball to second base. A couple of chances for Liberty-Eylau to get out of this inning. There's a fly ball. It's going to stay here on the infield. Great hustle by the first baseman. Still 2 outs here. Runners on first and second. 1-2 is your count. Big pitch coming up here for Miss Caitlin Downs. That ball's going to be hit to Jakai Ray. She catches it coming across the infield for out number 3, but not before the Hawks strike 5 times in that inning. 5-0 is your new score. As they take a break, we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back here on Game Day. And we are back live here at the top of the third inning. Casey Otwell, to lead it off with the Lady Leopards, has made some great plays in the outfield for the Leopards tonight.
And looks to capitalize on the one unfortunate one that she did.
Ground ball hit the third. Slung over the diamond for out number one. Great play right there by Cassidy Ingram.
Now batting number 15, Anna Ratliff.
Anna Ratliff comes up for the Lady Leopards. Hard hit ball down the first baseline is going to be foul. Oh, 1 is your count. That ball hit the short. Addie Kohler flips it over to Presley Humphrey, out number 2 for the Lady Hawks. Abby Runyon looking to go 1, 2, 3 here in the top of the third inning. Your leadoff hitter, Mackenzie Cavarda, steps into the plate with 2 outs. First pitch strike from Abby Runyon, 0-1. The ball just low, 1-1, your new count. That ball hit high, right behind shortstop. Haley Allen comes in and makes play, no problem. As the Hawks go 1, 2, 3 and get back in the dugout to hit, we'll take a break right here on game day.
Life is busy, and we get it. The State Bank mobile app was designed to make banking more convenient for you. Check account activity, make transfers, pay bills, and manage your debit card in a snap. You can deposit checks from the convenience of your home or wherever life lands you. The State Bank app lets you organize your accounts, manage alerts, and easily email our customer service experts. Now that you have State Bank at your fingertips, you can spend more time doing what's important to you.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
Cassidy Ingram.
And we're back live. The bottom of the third inning. Cassidy Ingram leading it off for the Lady Hawks. She's going to hit a hard ground ball to second base. Bobble just a little bit. Out recorded at first. Great job right there from the second baseman, Landria Williams, staying with that play after kind of bobbled and got away from her a little bit.
Yeah, able to do what she wasn't able to do last time, learn from her mistakes, and was able to get through it, kind of focus down and get it done.
Jacqueline Smith steps into the box for the Lady Hawks. 1-0, her count. Kaylin Downs doing a great job of getting outs early again in this inning.
And besides those last few parts of the inning where they were kind of swinging first pitch every time, I mean, her first part of the inning approach has been pretty good. Unfortunately, down 3-0 in the count right now, but we'll look to either get out of it pretty soon or just kind of let her have her base and then move on to the next batter.
Comes right across the plate for strike number 1. 3-1, your new count. A hard count right here for a young hitter. That's the ball outside. Ball number 4, Jacqueline Smith. Makes her way down to first base. Addison Dow steps up to the plate for the Lady Hawks. 1 out, runner on first here in the bottom of the 3rd inning.
I believe Dow walked last time. Kind of started everything for the Hawks.
Ball just gets away from Ariana Thompson. Smith will advance to second. Ball 2. We're going to foul ball just right over the booth. Try to come back and get us right there. Nonetheless, 2-1 count. Right here to Addison Dow. She hits a hard line drive out to left field. That's going to score Smith. That'll be an RBI single for Addison Dow. Making the score 6-0 now here in the bottom of the 3rd. That's also going to bring up your leadoff, MJ Williams.
Number 22, MJ Williams.
Runner on first, 1 out for the senior. First pitch strike, 0-1. That ball just a little high and inside. 1-1 is your new count. Another ball high. 2-1 down your count for the senior.
So I know that we don't have experience with it, Nick, but Mackenzie kind of takes the softball approach of running through the box and attacking the ball. How do you feel like that helps you or kind of gives you an advantage in some ways in this game?
Well, given the footage 60 feet to first base, once you hit that ball and you're already running, I think that's your main advantage. You're going to get there a lot quicker than obviously the girl standing stationary in the box. But I also think it just gives you a little bit more time to see the pitch. She starts at the very back of the box and she runs up. I think it gives her a lot of time to see the pitch. And then you also kind of get to get that drag down the first baseline sometimes. Ground ball hit hard to shortstop. Mackenzie Williams is safe.
Yeah.
Infield single.
Next up, shortstop, number 6, Addie Kohler.
Addie Kohler, senior shortstop, steps into the box. Runners on first and second, 1 out. And you have a player like Addie Kohler who takes the opposite approach, and she's all the way at the front of the box. So a lot of different hitting styles in the game of softball.
They all have different approaches, but they all do them so well. They kind of practice in on what they're used to and just able to capitalize on everything that they see.
0-1 is your new count as Addie Kohler hits a foul ball down the third baseline. Addie Kohler really gets a hold of that one. That's going to be deep. And it's up against the wall. Kohler still running. 2 runners round third. That's going to be a 2 RBI double for Addie Kohler. I thought that ball was gone, Dodie.
I thought so, too. The way that Kavarda played it kind of appeared that way. But you saw also the speed there. Mackenzie Williams right behind Addie Dow.
Exactly. Going from first to home. On that double, that was a great play right there. Great base runner from Mackenzie Williams. The pitcher, Abby Runyon, steps into the box for the Lady Hawks. 1-0. Count to her. Runner on second, 1 out. Runyon slaps one out to right field. That's going to score Kohler. That'll be an RBI single for Miss Abby Runyon. That makes the score 9-0 here at the bottom of the 3rd. Bringing up Presley Humphrey. for the Lady Hawks.
Plate is number 21, first baseman Presley Humphrey.
Runner on first, 1 out. 0-0 pitch to Humphreys. High and away. Ball 1. That ball low. Making the count 2-0, a hitter's count to one of the best hitters in the district right here.
Yeah, I think if you're down, you're trying to get through the heart of the lineup right now. You're facing 1 through 4, and they kind of did some damage to you. If you can get through here, look to capitalize on that.
We will have a stolen base from the pitcher, Abby Runyon, here. So now we have runners on second, just 1 out. And that's going to be ball number 4 to Miss Presley Humphreys, bringing up center fielder Haley Allen to the plate.
Next up, number 11, Haley Allen.
The runner on first and second, just 1 out here. Haley Allen, take it back to last year, has made one of the best plays I've seen on a softball field, barehanded dive and catch out in right field in the playoff game. So that was huge for the Lady Hawks.
Yeah, having those people, like, they're not necessarily your bigger names on your team. They're not batting 1 through 4, but those people that can kind of give you a spark and make huge moments for your team are more valuable than anything sometimes.
Exactly. Haley Allen gets a hold of that one. It's going to be deep out in center field. Dropped at the wall. Abby Runyon's going to round third and come in to score. That's going to move your score to 10-0 for the Lady Hawks. Haley Allen really got a hold of that one, hitting it all the way to the wall here at Hawk Stadium.
Number 18, left fielder Gracie Whitecotton.
Gracie Whitecotton steps into the batter's box with runners on first and second. Still 1 out here for the Lady Hawks in the bottom of the third. First pitch, ball 1. Foul ball over to the visitor dugout. Ties the count 1-1. Strike 2 crosses the plate. Gracie Whitecotton.
Getting a strikeout here would be huge for good downs. Get the blast out and try to battle back with the at-bats. As I believe she'll lead off next inning too. So
Downs definitely wants to get out of that. Maybe a ground ball here, or she can roll it up. I believe there's only 1 out here in this inning. Gracie Whitecotton with a chance to keep this thing going here. She's turning this into a great at bat. 2-2 is the count.
oh,
Whitecotton pops it straight up. We're going to have a chance to make a play. Caitlin Downs is going to make it herself in foul territory. As that brings out number 2 for Caitlin Downs and the Liberty-Eylau Lady Leopards. Stepping into the batter's box for the Lady Hawks is going to be Cassidy Ingram, playing the hot corner tonight. Ball 1 comes in low. Runners on first and second, 2 outs for the Lady Hawks. Hard hit ball. Whipped over to the first baseman. That's out number 3 for the Lady Leopards. But not before Pleasant Grove strikes again. They put up another 5 spot in that inning, making the score 10-0. As they take a little break, we're going to take one with them, and we'll be right back here on Game Day. pitcher, Caitlin Downs, set to lead it off for the Liberty-Eylau Lady Leopards in this inning. Abby Runyon looking to keep them at 0.
Downs 1 for 1 tonight. Looks like remain perfect. Get something going for these Lady Leopards on offense.
First pitch low and away, ball 1. Downs had a tough job tonight of keeping these Lady Hawks off the bases. But she definitely can help herself out here by getting on base and being productive for the Lady Leopards on the offensive side as well. Outside of one really bad inning, or a 2 out bad inning, these Lady Leopards are right here in this ball game. So those are things you have to go across when you have a young team. But I think they're gonna be okay. And not a team you just want to run up against in the playoffs either.
Yeah, I mean, through those 1 2/3 innings, I mean, the Leopards were looking like they wanted to maintain with the Hawks all night, and I felt like they could have. But I mean, they have the capability of putting runs on the board, and they know that, and so they'll look to do it tonight.
Caitlin Downs standing in the box at a 31 count, looking to get on for the Lady Leopards. That's going to be ball 4 to Caitlin Downs. So the Lady Leopards have a runner on first. Nobody out for Jakai Ray.
How about number 14, Jakai Ray?
Jakai struck out her last time. Wants to make up for that.
First pitch outside, ball 1. Another ball low, but Jakai Ray went for it. Brings up a 1-1 count.
It was low, but she was looking to lift it up with that swing.
Most definitely. Jakai Ray swings through another one. 1-2 is your new count. Abby Runyon going right at one of the best hitters in this district. As that one misses low, 2-2, your new count.
Hey, roll it up right here.
Breaking ball gets her swinging. Strike number 3 as Jakai Ray heads back to the dugout. Great pitch right there from Abby Runyon. Mariah Kendrick steps into the box for the Lady Leopards. Runner on first, 1 out here. First pitch strike. Abby Runyon really looks like she's settled into the circle here.
Yeah, able to pick back up after a walk to strike out one of the best hitters in the town. It's very impressive.
1-1 your new count as that ball misses just low. That ball hit hard right up the middle. It's going to be a single for Miss Mariah Kendrick. Caitlin Downs advances to second. Runners on first and second, just 1 out.
Next up for the Lady Leopards, number 7.
For your catcher. Or I'm sorry. For your
Thompson.
for your catcher. Ariana Thompson. Thompson's going to have a swing and bunt here. Everyone's safe. Base is loaded now for the Lady Leopards. Bringing up Landria Williams, the second baseman.
Next up, second baseman, number 4, Andrea Williams.
Huge spot right here for Williams. She has a chance to get a couple of RBIs here with putting something on the grass. First pitch high. Just gets away from Jacqueline Smith, but no runners will advance.
Gets away from her, but she keeps it in front of her. Able to keep everybody where they are and no errors there to allow a run.
That ball's going to be fair. It's going to be a double play here.
Tag your bag.
And the Lady Hawks are going to get out of the inning unscathed on an unfortunate swing and bunt from Landria Williams. As they take a break, we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back here on Game Day.
Life is busy, and we get it. The State Bank mobile app was designed to make banking more convenient for you. Check account activity, make transfers, pay bills, and manage your debit card in a snap. You can deposit checks from the convenience of your home or wherever life lands you. The State Bank app lets you organize your accounts, manage alerts, and easily email our customer service experts. Now that you have State Bank at your fingertips, you can spend more time doing what's important to you.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
And we're back here at the bottom of the fourth inning. The top of the inning kind of ended, unfortunately, for the Liberty-Eylau Lady Leopards there. Had the bases loaded with just one out. Had a sort of swing and bunt, possible foul ball situation happen, and a double play came from it. Smart play by the freshman catcher, Jacqueline Smith there, the Lady Hawks, but definitely unfortunate for Landria Williams, an up-and-coming softball player here in the Liberty-Eylau program.
Yeah, just very unfortunate, honestly. I mean, she goes and it just lands right in front of the plate, and then with the bases loaded scenario, she's able to touch home plate, throw it to first, and it's a double play.
Now batting number 7.
Definitely a learning moment right there for the Lady Leopards, and I think for everybody in the ballpark. Stepping into the box, leading off the inning for the Lady Hawks.
It's Avi Neal.
Avi Neal, we got a sub here.
She's coming in for Jacqueline Smith as a pinch hitter.
Ball one, got a 1-1 here. Hits one down the first baseline, lands just foul. Looks like this is Neal's just second at bat of the season here.
He could possibly do more. I get kind of lazy with this sometimes, I'm not going to lie.
Looking to show.
But I believe she's still trying to look to record her first hit of the season.
Hit right back to the pitcher. Going to be out number 1 of the inning for Avi Neal. Addison Dial
Now batting number 2, Eddie Dial.
steps into the batter's box. Just one out. Ball one, just a little high. Swinging strike. Makes it 1-1 here. Two 2-1 is now your count. We got a foul ball straight back. Ariana Thompson's got a chance. That ball goes out of play, almost injuring a couple of Leopard fans.
It looked like it almost hit a former Leopard, Hannah Burden, who was a member of the softball team last year. She was a part of the Mike Applebaum Memorial Tournament. She threw out that first pitch and it was a great time getting to be out there and experiencing that for the Leopards and being at the first ever one for them. So special event, and good to see her out here supporting the new Leopards.
Most definitely. Brings the count 3-2. We got a full count here. Caitlin Downs trying to get the second out of the inning. It's going to be a ground ball hit hard to third base. Whipped across the diamond. That ball gets away from the Leopards. So Addison Dow will reach on the E3.
Next up, number 22, M.J. Williams.
Leadoff, Mackenzie Williams steps into the batter's box. Runner on first, just one out here. Fouls one down the third baseline. It's caught by Mariah Kendrick. That brings up senior shortstop Addie Kohler to the plate. Runner on first, 2 outs here. And Kohler gets a hold of one and rips it out to right field. It's going to get by the right fielder and goes to the wall. Kohler's looking for 3 here. We're going to have an RBI triple from Addie Kohler. Another great job of base running right there by Addison Dow, going from first to home.
And, Nick, that's Kohler's third extra base hit. She's had 2 triples now and a double, all bringing in multiple runs. She's been incredible this game for the Lady Hawks.
Great night for the senior. Another ground ball hit out to second base. That's going to be an RBI infield single for Abby Runyon. It's going to bring up Presley Humphrey for the Lady Hawks with a runner on first.
Presley Humphrey.
First pitch, ball 1. Ball 2. That ball stroked.
That'll be foul.
It's going to be gone, but foul. Presley Humphreys had to jog back to the plate. Making it a 2-1 count. Long strike there.
She got a hold of it, just kind of pulled it.
2-1 count. And that ball's going to be high and outside. Making the count 3-1. That's going to be ball 4 to Presley Humphreys. That's going to make it runners on first and second. 2 outs for the Lady Hawks. Haley Allen, the center fielder, steps into the batter's box.
Center fielder, Haley Allen.
Haley Allen 1 for 3 tonight. Let's put it in play, get some more runs across with the Hawks.
Haley Allen hits one high out to left field. Casey Otwell brings it in. That's going to be 3 outs. The Hawks do strike twice, making the score 12-0. As they take a little break, we're going to take one with them, and we'll be right back here on Game Day.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of industry-leading Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Take advantage of exceptional financing offers from your local Cub Cadet dealer today.
You've spent years working hard to create your financial security. Reward yourself with a checking account designed specifically for you by a bank that shows you the outstanding level of customer service you deserve. With State Bank's Elite Checking, you can qualify for a competitive rate of interest, no monthly service fee, free checks, and superior customer service. Let State Bank be your bank for service, relationships, and living life to its fullest.
And we're back. Brings up Abigail Cockrell
Now on the field for the Lady Hawks.
here for the Lady Leopards.
Number 23 is
Score is
Liz,
12-0.
third base.
Leopards look to put the ball in play, get some more,
Taylor Bribey, number 16, in right field.
get some players on base. We do have a switch. Taylor Bribey will now be in right field for Miss Addie Dial. Ball 1. Start off the at-bat for Miss Cockrell. Ball's in play, out to caller. Out at first. 1 down for the Lady Hawks as we start off this 5th inning.
Number 0, Casey Otwell.
Casey Otwell stepping into the batter's box for the Lady Leopards made that huge out in left. Ball 1. A 1-0 pitch on the way to Casey Otwell here. Big swing and strike, making that count 1-1.
Casey has 1 home run on the year, which was an inside the Parker, so plenty of speed. Looks to capitalize on that if she can get on the base pass.
2-1 is that count here. Just 1 out in the top of the 5th inning. That one low, bringing the count 3-1. Gonna get a chance to see her speed. She can reach first on the walk here. Another big swing and strike from Miss Otwell. Full count here for Abby Runyon in the Pleasant Grove Lady Hawks.
She can come out of this with a strikeout. It'd be huge after starting 3-1. It's at bat.
And she gets her on the strikeout.
Able to get out well looking.
Otwell thought that was a little off the plate there. Nonetheless, strike number 3, 2 outs for Abby Runyon in the Pleasant Grove Lady Hawks. Brings up Anna Ratliff, the DH for the Leopards. First pitch, strike 1. Ratliff hits it right down the first base line. Presley Humphries gathers it up and touches it. Out number 3. And I do believe that is the ball game due to the 10-run rule here. 12-0 your final score as the Pleasant Grove Lady Hawks take care of the Lady Leopards of Liberty-Eylau tonight. I am Nick Reed. On the call with me is Zach Doty. Behind the computer, Cam Sullivan. And on the cameras, Donovan Brown. We are Texarkana Game Day, and we will see you next time right here.